Hi, it's Kim Castle. You may know me as the co-creator of Brand You, but more importantly, I'm an entrepreneur, just like you. And this is clear tip number 2, and the outpouring of response from clear tip number 1 has been amazing. People were writing in, moved to tears, profoundly shifted, incredibly grateful for what I shared, and surprised at what I shared. So if you haven't had a chance to look at clear tip number 1, you can find it on my Facebook fan wall at facebook.com/kimcastle.tingletribe, or you can find it at the Brand You TV YouTube channel on YouTube. So let's dive into clear tip number 2. As I shared in number 1, clear tip number 1, that the thoughts that you feel, those blocks, they're real. But up till now, we haven't been taught how to effectively address them so that they don't get in our way. So what we typically do is try to put on a face, pretend they're not there, or push them in a drawer, something that we can deal with them and continue to move on in our lives. And in my research over the last several years, I found that typically we all fall into one of 5 faces. I call these the 5 archetypes of fear, the 5 faces of fear. And it's interesting because very often we don't even acknowledge that we're doing them. And conversely, we don't acknowledge that we are actually operating in a fear. Even though it's not causing us to scream in terror, we're still operating in it. So once you start to understand how your face, your coping mechanism, so to speak, on how you approach fear, it's really a pathway to getting inside and to actually start to remove the fear. So we've got to address the face first so that you can see it's happening, as well as then we go in with a very special process, easy to do process, in as little as 10 minutes a few times a week. To really get in and remove the fears so you can plant something more powerful in the place, so you can get on with doing what you came here to do. You know, you've got great work to do. You've got people to help with your business. You've got lots of money to make. You've got lots of fulfillment to experience from being an entrepreneur in your business. So it's time to get on with it. So I invite you to join me on a very special call that I'm holding on December 8th called Clear the Path and Plot Your Course to 2011. And I'll be sharing about that process and so much more. I hope you'll join me. Until then, I want you to start paying attention to what face of fear that you put on to help you deal with it. And just start paying attention to that and join me on the call on December 8th. Go to clearpath2011.com to sign up.